Hey everyone, Journeyman here and welcome back to the Puritans. So today's episode we take on Merthyr Tydfil and Salisbury in the Southern League Cup. I think that's what it is. Yes, it is. So it's been a few fixtures since the last time you joined us, which was just obviously one day ago. We followed the 6-5 game with a 4-1 defeat against Grantham. Terrible display, and we just got annihilated. Quick change of formation, and then we're back to drawing ways. We drew 3-3 with Bishop. Stortford, as you can see, a last-minute equaliser there for Matthew Peak. Matthew Peak. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to change your name. I'm not going to keep saying that full name. So, Matthew Peak, done. Alright, sounds good. Alright, perfect. Then we follow up with a 1-0 win over against Frome. Golf and Jimmy Rose in the 56th minute give us the victory. And then most recently, we just beat Farnborough 3-1. A hat-trick for Mirza Sedjic. So, honestly, we're in pretty good form. Honestly, only one defeat now in the last 7 games. And we're starting to get in the swing of things as far as tactics as well. I actually added to the squad. I brought in Kieran Wiltshire. Now, a very talented centre midfielder. Used to play for Bath, if my memory served me correctly. No, he did not. Maidenhead. It was Maidenhead, yep. Just a couple of seasons ago. Took last year off, obviously, and he used to play for MK Dons back in the day as well. But nevertheless, he is a very talented centre midfielder and someone I'm looking forward to seeing next to Finch. So, going into this game, obviously, we're going to line up the 4-2-4 formation. It's really working well for us. A few slight adjustments to the tactic. I'm going counter-attacking and on a highly structured shape. I found that we were a bit better defensively if we kind of play in sections in the field. So you got a defensive section right here, the attacking section, and then Wiltshire and Finch, or it would be Desane and Finch. They were just kind of filling in any holes we had in the middle of the field. So, going into today's game up against Merthyr, they currently sit 9th in the table, and we are just one place above them with that decent run of form. We now find ourselves in the top half of the table. So things are going right for us finally. It took a long time to get rolling, but we're doing well. We're doing well. And as you see, Jimmy Rose here, top of the assist chart for the entire league. He's having a superb season for us. 7 goals and 6 assists. He's become a very, very, very important player for us. All right, so going into today's game, no real major injury concerns to talk about. Just the Ricky Johnson being out still is going to be out for quite some time yet, though. Hopefully when he gets back, he'll be back to full fitness and usable again. He is 29 years old, so honestly, it's kind of difficult for him to see him return to the full team, especially with the form of Jimmy Rose and Mirza, both playing really, really well up top. So, going into today's game against Merthyr, playing away from home, it's going to be a tough game. Tom Winter's actually going to make his first start for the club since returning from injury. He's had some substitute appearances here and there, but this is his first opportunity to start him today. So George Nash does drop to the bench. He usually starts for me. Winter's going to go on the left, Chris McDonough on the right. With obviously Finch, Wiltshire through the middle. You got James at left back. His form starting to turn around after some early season disappointment. Horton's doing really well at right back with Kerr and Giebi at the heart of a defence. I dropped Daniel Horton. He has some good games. He has some bad games. He's just very, very inconsistent. And then Jason Bibbo has actually earned himself the number 1 spot pretty much ahead of Adam McGee now. So also I'm still struggling to find a replacement goalkeeper for them. I'm still on the lookout, but unfortunately, as of right now, we haven't really located that player. So here we go in today's game. Obviously, Kieran Wiltshire and Tom Winters are both struggling for match fitness, understandably so. And we're going to be looking to maybe make a change sometime, like maybe during the second half, depending on how the game's going, of course, because I'd like to keep Winters and Wiltshire on for as long as possible. All right, so here we go. Let's try and keep this good run of form going and keep climbing the table. And you never know, we might be in the playoffs by the end of the season. Early chance now, and it's a good free kick, and it's a goal here for Merthyr. Yeah, great free kick. Honestly, Bibbo had no chance. Yeah, just a very good free kick. The wall wasn't really aligned very well, but nevertheless, it was just a good free kick. Nothing to do about those. All right, so here's the second highlight of the game. The first one ended up in a goal. Let's see if we can get an equaliser here. So Kieran Wiltshire, first time on the team on the ball during a highlight. Finds Rose, puts it into Sedic. Gets in there. Jimmy Rose gets himself another assist. And his fine start to the season continues. And Mercer has now got 4 goals in 2 games. So their strike partnership is definitely blossoming up top for us. And yeah, fantastic little header there from Mirza. Just pulled off the defender there, and a good little finish down past the keeper. Alright, halftime is upon us, and honestly Murphy have been the better side out of the two, but that goal from Mirza has given us a chance to get something out of this game. We'll go on the second half with the same squad. I've adjusted the tactic a little bit. I'm using Wiltshire a bit more of a playmaker now instead of a ball-winning midfielder. That's what I have for the last game, so I'm wondering if changing that or tweaking that kind of led us off to a slow start. So I changed it back. Kieran Wilshire's not a deep-line playmaker, but still, hopefully we'll just hope for a good second half. Ball goes long here. It's a long ball forward. Traylor's through on goal, and that's an easy save there from Bibbo. Straight at him. Good opportunity, though, for Traylor. All right, so we're going to make a change. 72 minutes on the clock. I mentioned I was going to take both the guys off that was struggling for fitness. So I'm going to bring on Owen Egerton, who's coming to the side recently. He's done a really good job as a playmaker for me there. And I'm going to bring Winters off as well for George and Nash. And then McDonough can go to the left midfield with Nashy on the right. Up top, I'm not going to make any changes. I think I'm going to leave it as is pretty much for the remainder of the game. I'm pretty stoic in my approach and who I play, and you'll notice that from the fitness levels. Here's a corner. Ball's whipped into Gregory. Ball bounces on the box, and it falls to the feet of Hall, and he makes it 2-1. So looks like a late goal here for Merthyr. Could give him all 3 points. Let's go to switch to an attacking style. Let's see if we can force something out of this game. Right, Sciarbi to Horton. Horton to Finchy. Back to Nash. Nash going to take on the fullback. Puts the ball in. Surge is attacking it. Can't get there, and it falls to John. And here's maybe a counter-attacking opportunity for Merthyr Tidfall. Trailer's now through on goal again. He's had a few chances of these today, and this one he's taken. And it's 3-1. It looks like it's going to be game, set, match. And honestly, it's richly deserved for Merthyr. They've been absolutely all over us today. We've not been at our best or even close to our best. It's been a very, very disappointing display, top to bottom. All right, so here's maybe a late chance to get a consolation out of it. Here's Egerton at the edge of the area. Gives the ball away cheaply. Trailer now is carrying the ball forward, attacking our centre halves. Kerr makes the clearance, but the ball goes straight back at us. As James hits it long. Sadic is going to give chase. No, he won't. He was give up on it. Love that work rate, Mirza. There's Baldwin to Davis. It's going to hit it long. It's a long highlight. So there's usually it's going to be a goal. Sadic to Rose. That's a fantastic goal there from the edge of the area. Fantastic goal. Too bad it's going to count for nothing, but good finish nevertheless. It makes the scoreline look a little bit more respectable. So we got a minute and a half to try and get something out of this. We've pulled it. We've done it before. So you never know. Let's go to overload. Might as well throw caution to the wind. I'm happy losing 4-2 while going for an equaliser at 3-2. Alright, so a minute left in this game. So far, Merthyr are controlling the possession, but Finchy wins it back. Here's a chance on the break. Here's Sedic now. Gets the ball. He's got options in the box. Pulls it back to James. He puts it in. Looking for Nash with the header. Oh, what a save from the Merthyr goalkeeper. Davis there. Here's a chance on the corner. Can't get ahead to it. There's Jimmy Rose. Can he put the ball back in the box? Does he have time? No, he gives it away, and it's probably going to be the full-time whistle there. That was a great opportunity for Nash to get a equaliser there, to salvage the game for us. Here's Finch, though. It's a Surdage. He's through on goal. It won't count. He's offside. Oh, unlucky there. So it's ended 3-2. Last-minute drama there. Almost got back into the game. But a very disappointing display, actually. Honestly, it wasn't a good display. I expected better from the guys. But so, I mean, with that result, we currently sit 10th in the place on the table. So pretty much with expectations. I think we're going to get stronger and stronger as the season progresses. We do have one more game in this episode, and that's against Salisbury in the Cup. So I'm going to skip ahead, and I'll meet you guys just for the game. Alright, so here we are up against Salisbury now, trying to bounce back from that disappointing 3-2 defeat in the last game. One quick change to the side. Essentially, I have moved George and Nash in, and Connor McDonagh goes to the bench. I've decided I'm going to start calling him Connor McDonagh, because that, to me, is a much more interesting name. Not to mention, I'm probably absolutely butchering his name. This one, I can actually... McDonagh, there you go. McDonagh is going to be on the bench. And then up top, we're going to keep the same. Jimmy Rose, Mirza. Quick change in midfield too. Finch is going to be the deep line playmaker, while Kieran Wiltshire is going to be the ball winning midfielder. And then that's really about it, to be honest with you. I'm happy with the rest of the squad. Let's get things rolling, and let's try and bounce back with a win today. You know what? I just clicked forward there, and I just realized I messed up the bench for today. There's only 5 subs, not 7. So, unfortunately, McDonut will not be playing or coming off the bench anytime. So, or not be available, I should say, to come off the bench. Never mind. We'll push on forward here. This is a game that we should be winning to, because Salisbury do play in the division below us, I believe. And top to bottom, we do have a much stronger squad. But here's an early chance for them. And of course, as soon as I mention we're a much stronger squad, they go ahead and score. Fantastic start to the game. All right, second highlight of the game. Not much action going on so far. It's been a very drab affair. Disappointingly so. The ball's gone forward here. Mummery is through on goal. He got the opening goal, and he forced a good save out of Bibbo there. So far, Salisbury have kind of nullified us going forward. We haven't had any chances to speak of at all. And I got a notification too that Finchy has just picked up a pulled hamstring as well, which could mean he could miss some time after this game. He's not showing any yellow indications that he's injured, but pulled hamstring was usually something a bit serious. Probably have to take him off at halftime, disappointingly. Speaking of halftime, just waiting there for Reed to put us all out of our misery, because this game has absolutely been abysmal. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to have to take Finchy off, disappointingly. I have Desane on the bench. He can come on and be a deep line playmaker for me. I'm going to let the assistant manager do talking, because it's probably best I don't talk to the lads right now, because I would be throwing boots around, Sir Alex Ferguson style. Yeah, we shouldn't be losing to the likes of Salisbury. We should play much better than this. Let's try and get pushed on in the second forward. I got into attack as well, midway through the first half, just to try and force some kind of chance. Here's maybe one now. Winter's in the box to Rose. There you go, an equaliser. Boys, we responded. Took only a minute, 25 minutes to get back on level terms, but at least we responded. Good football too, Desane. Spraying the ball wide, found the runner Winters. Winters did well to get in the box, pulled it back, and a good finish there from Rosie. And it's 1-1. Bad news as well. Unfortunately, Jeremiah Gierby has picked up a knock as well, which means we're going to bring on either Daniel Horton or Josh Smith. Recently, I've used Josh Smith. I'm on Danny Horton. I don't know why, but I got a feeling Danny Horton might be more useful in today's game. A bit fitter as well. That definitely helps. Alright, so I'm going to make another change, final change of the game as well for us. I'm going to bring off Mirza. He's been pretty much anonymous today. I'm going to bring on Matty Peake instead. Let's see what he can do. I'm offering the chance, because I am on the lookout to try and sign perhaps another striker in the very near future. So Matty Peake, his chances are running out. If he can't start scoring or putting some good shifts, he could find himself out of the team and out of the club. So 5 minutes left to go. Absolutely nothing going on at all. It has been a very, very drab affair. I'm hoping there will not be replays. There is not. Extra time. Okay, that works for me. I don't want any extra fixtures. There's already had too many at the start of the season. Injuries pile up, things like that. So I'm glad that we're doing extra time in this cup, because I just don't want any more fixtures, to be honest with you. We have enough problems of injuries as is. Alright, first highlight of extra time here. Here's Winters. Winters to Matty Peake to Rose. Get in there. 2-1. Fantastic finish there from Jimmy Rose. That's his 10th goal of the season as well. Second goal of the game, of course. Good assist there from Matty Peake as well. And yeah, we're 2-1 up. So an extra time. Only took us that extra time to actually stamp our authority on the game. That's a good football. That's a fantastic finish. Never in doubt when team went 1-on-1. Alright, 10 minutes left to go in this game, and it looks like we're gonna walk away with this. Salisbury haven't offered anything since the first half. We've kind of nullified them in the second, and in extra time haven't seen much of them. So 5 minutes left, 4 minutes left. Yeah, this is going to be a 2-1 win. We're going to progress to the next round. A cup run would be nice, not going to lie. Here's Nash going to put the ball in, and that's going to be the final whistle there, I would imagine. Yep, there it is. Full-time whistle has blown, and we've won the game 2-1. Again, took us extra time to beat them, which is disappointing. But we won, so that's all that matters, I suppose. And we're going to progress now to the next round of the Southern League Cup, I suppose. And a lot of teams in this too, by the way. I wonder who we're going to be playing. We've got 450 quid for it as well. That's not bad. So yeah, when is actually the... Okay, it's in a couple of days' time. That's fine. All right, when is a draw? That's what I was going to say. Anyway, that completes the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, remember to leave a like on it. If you want to see more videos by me in the future, please hit subscribe to notifications on. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. I'm immensely enjoying it. I do love playing at this level. It's been so long since I've actually sat down and tried to play with a team in the lower reaches of the British Pyramid, and it's been a lot of fun so far. Let me know in the comments below any feedback you have for the series, the save, my videos, stuff like that. I will definitely appreciate hearing them. But thank you guys so much, and I'll see you folks in the next episode. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.